now let's show you something really cool. So here you see that this text is attached to, like the lake text is attached to the lake. You might have seen in a lot of videos that sometimes the texts are attached to the wall. So that's what we're going to learn now. So what we do, I'll just make another copy of it. I go to Fusion and I would just delete everything. So here we have the lake with us. Yeah, you have this video as well. So now we're going to do tracker again. No, that was, we always get confused between shift and space. So we go tracker again. And here we go planar tracker. So what planar tracker does is that the other tracker was just for a point. Planar tracker is for entire plane. So let's do tracker here. And now what we gonna do, we just see the clip. I'll just turn off the media pool. So yeah, I would just bring the cursor to the beginning. And planar tracker, what you wanna do? I would do this time on the mountain or maybe here. I would just draw like a little plane because I want the text to be on this mountain here. Yeah. So now this box is closed. I can change the shape of the box. Something like this. So you can just make like a little box here of whatever place you want to track, and always make sure that that place is there in the frame throughout the entire video. It shouldn't appear like this plane because this plane was not there in the video. So this plane should be there through the entire video. So yeah, I can see that it was there. So let's just do it here. So we made a little box. What do you want to do? You go all the way to the front. You bring the red line all the way to the front, so you're at the first frame, and then you click set. Yeah. And after clicking set, what you need to do, tracker, then go hybrid point areas. And now you track again. So here what you can do, you can just press the forward tracker. So you can see that this box sticks to the floor, to the grass, what we have selected. This is a really nice smooth drone shot. That's why it's acting really nice. But sometimes if you film from your camera, or if the shot is not that smooth, if there's too much movement, then this might not work. Okay, so we can see that this box was attached to the grass throughout the whole time. Yeah. I can also see that there was a little movement here. You can see. I would maybe do perspective again and see. Maybe I can just use the clip until now, or let's just play it and see how it looks. It looks like it is tracking. So if it doesn't track, just go through different options and choose any of the options and play it again. And then one of the options should be working. If it's not working, then your clip is not good enough for tracking. So now we have the planar tracker here. Now what we can do the text again. So I would do text, text, and then text appears here. So what we want to do, I would just delete this merge because we don't really need the merge. We want the text in the foreground. So what I would do, just go here and bring the text here. And now if I write something, say grass, nothing happens, right? What do we want to do? Go to planar tracker, and from track, you go to corner pin. And as soon as I go corner pin, I see my grass appearing in this weird box. So now what we want to do, we want to place this grass text on the grass and then see how everything looks. So I am putting the text grass on the grass. Of course, because it's in that plane, you don't really see it clearly, but if I go to text, I can zoom in. If you zoom in too much, sometimes it can go outside the box. Yeah. This looks nice. Let's just see if it actually is tracking or not. So you see the grass is attached to the grass. That looks really cool, but it's not really looking that realistic. So I would just add some shadows. Yeah. So here I would go shift space. I just go shadow. Yeah. And drop shadow. Drop shadow we have used in the edit page. So let's select drop shadow. And now you can see there is actually a shadow under this, under the grass, and you can change the settings with like blur. If If I don't go blur, shadow strength, you can see the strength of the, and you can change the angle of the shadow according to how the sunlight is falling. So I can also zoom in this area. I would maybe go blur a little bit, you know, so it still looks a little bit realistic. Maybe just increase the drop distance, increase the blur, maybe something like that. So it almost looks like the grass is just placed there. Yeah, so let's just go here and fit. And now if we track, let's see. It almost looks like grass is just placed there. So this is also what you can do. Here we are attaching a text to a plane. In planar tracker, we attach the text to a point, to an object, but the text would still be in the XY plane. But here it almost looks like the text is in a 3D plane, and that's really cool about planar tracker. So last time what I showed you was here with water, and this time is the grass. And that's what really cool thing about planar tracker is that any flat area you can track and put anything. You can also put your photo, put emojis, put anything here and track it. So cool.